Here's the thing, I drive to Disney whenever I can, not because I love road trips, because trust me, after a few hours, I am ready to be done. But when I'm driving, vacation starts immediately. Flying is different. Everybody's rushing, there's a schedule for everything, and I spend the whole day just making sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. But tonight, I'm headed to Saratoga Springs. I've got a first class seat and Disney waffles in my future. So let's do this. All right, friends. Hey, and welcome to today's vlog. It's been a day. It's been a week, actually. A long, hard, crazy week. But today, we are on our way to Disney. It's like a job. The flight isn't really the problem. It's all the work you do to get to the flight. Parking and luggage and security and schedules. Sometimes it feels like the airport is making me complete a bunch of side quests before I can get to the real vacation. I used to love airport travel because it was a new mountain to conquer, something new I hadn't experienced that I wanted to master. But once I got used to using the airport to travel, I realized I don't really enjoy it. I enjoy being somewhere new. I enjoy arriving. I enjoy the vacation or the trip, but actually getting there via plane, not so much. So on travel days like this, I try to focus a little less on where I am and more on where I'm headed. Thank you. Okay, y'all, I made it to the airport. I'm here so early. Atlanta, Georgia is in the Eastern time zone. Please check the monitor for the current local time. Atlanta, Georgia is in the Eastern time zone. Okay, it's currently 4:14. I pulled up at the parking spot at like 3:05, 3:10. Made it through, got off the thing. It was not nearly as, my suitcases are fabulous. I was going to replace them because they're not like double-sided, but I decided not to. I was concerned they were going to be hard to roll because they don't distribute weight very well. Anyway, easily rolled my bags on in. I was going to do curbside check-in, but it wasn't available. Got all checked in. Security was like 5-10 minutes. There's not a lot of people here, so it wasn't bad at all. Came over. I'm here an hour and a half before we even start to board, so I'm just getting a meal. I'm hungry, and we're here. We're ready. So I'm gonna enjoy my little dinner, and I'll check in with you guys when we get to the gate. I know I can't be the only one who feels this way, but airport travel and vacation mode are two completely different things. One feels like a full-time job for a few hours, and the other one is relaxing. So whenever I fly, I try to find ways to make the experience more enjoyable. I have some of my favorite snacks in my backpack, and this time I decided to wear this cute Disney sweatsuit because if I'm gonna be stressed, I may as well be cute. Made it to the gate. I am in my Disney sweatsuit that I did not show you guys earlier, but hopefully when I get to the hotel I'll remember to do it. And can't see, there you kind of can see it. The plane is here. It's out the gate, so we'll be departing on time. So it's 4:31. I have eaten. I am settled. Got some lemonade. And we're gonna board at 5:30, so I have plenty of time to rest, go potty, and yeah, just chillax. It's very quiet over here, but I was so nervous to vlog in the airport. Nobody is studying me. Someone was probably already thinking that, one of y'all. Nobody will be studying you, girl. You were right, man. Also, while I'm waiting, I wanted to share that I am using Mears Connect, so I'll be going over that. If I have enough content to share, I'll also do like a separate video and delve more in deep if I feel like that's if I feel like it's worth delving into more deeply. But yeah, because my parents and I were traveling separately, I didn't want them to have to pick me up from the airport or anything, because it's not like it's very close to Disney. We were like 15-20 minutes away, but it's a little further than that. So plus I want to try it out. I've heard some things about it. I have all my stuff saved on my phone, all my emails and stuff. I have a travel folder. Here we are. So I booked my tickets to use Mears Connect, which is the shuttle company that took over Disney's Magical Express when they used to have it. I never experienced that, but it used to be free, now it's paid. I'm with an outside company, and yeah, I'm doing the standard travel type. They have an express one that was pricier, but this is from MCO to, when you book it, you can choose exactly which hotel you're going to. It was $17.60 both ways, and I thought that's a very good price. $17.60 there, $16 back, just flat charge. They put your stuff in like a normal shuttle. They'll load my bags. This one is an express. It's standard, so they'll make multiple stops, probably. So if I'm landing at 7:42, hopefully getting my bags by 8:30, I should be at the hotel by 9:30, just in time to make it to quick service and get a little meal, get in bed, because tomorrow I'm heading straight to Animal Kingdom. Once you get settled into your plane seat, you feel like you can finally relax a little. Am I right? So this time I booked first class because I don't fly very often, and I wanted this trip to feel like vacation from the start. And like I said, it's hard to do when you're having to fly and do all the airporty things. So I just really wanted to luxuriate when I was on the plane. We did first class this time.
World of entertainment, travel tips, and more.
At this point, I wasn't thinking about the airport anymore. I was thinking about pool days and hanging with my parents, trying out a new Disney resort, and absolutely thinking about my Disney waffles. So by the time we landed, I was tired, but I could finally see the end of the tunnel and the fun part of the trip getting started. We made it. We have landed in Orlando. I'm at MCO. It was a good flight, quick, a little turbulent, nothing terrible. And I gotta go get the bags. All right, gotta find my baggage claim, flight 2255. My bags on the wrong carousel. It's over here. I've been waiting for them forever. They're supposed to be over there. All right, so now I gotta go find Mears, and I cannot roll 2 bags and vlog, so I'll show you guys. I'll check back in when I get there. You do come down to floor 1. I have to use the elevators because of my big kahuna bags. Make a left from, well, depending on where you are. I had to make a left, you might have to make a right. And then it says Mears Shuttle, so that's where we're going. Now, all that was standing between me and my beloved Disney hotel bed was baggage claim and Mears Connect. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect from Mears. But honestly, at this point, I was not asking for much. I just wanted to get to my resort, grab some food, and call it a night. Hi, I tried scanning over there and it didn't quite work.
Going to Saratoga, deep
Alicia? Yeah, that's you. Alright, made it. They had this like holding area down here and check-in. I tried to use the check-in window, but it wouldn't scan my thing. So scanned it with the attendant, the code. So I don't know, like a couple hours before my arrival, travel time. Yes, I'm sweating. I found my boarding pass. I got my boarding pass like yesterday. Then they sent me another link to access it via text. And so you come down to the first floor here at Orlando. I had to walk the whole length of the hallway. It was a long way to get down here. And you see like a big blue sign. A big blue sign over there that says Mears Connect. And then when I scanned in, she told me which lane to go to. This one is DS-Z. And it says like which hotels and stuff it's going to. But they have a bunch of holding lanes for whichever shuttle you're taking. Yeah. So now we wait. But it seems pretty efficient. If you want to pay a little bit of money. So let me see what time it is. There are a lot of people here for competitions. I know that earlier I saw some softball teams here for competitions. I'm seeing some cheerleaders. So it's probably going to be a pretty packed park weekend. We shall see. But I would imagine that the lines aren't typically this long. There's some missing footage here because I was in the wrong line. I was waiting for a really long time and I was like, what's going on? Spoke with an attendant. They're like, you're in the wrong spot. Listen, I misread the sign. So they urgently found a shuttle and put me on it. And here we go. So it was pretty good service. The long lines were for value resorts. That's where a lot of the sports teams stay. But now I'm finally on my way. Yeah. By the time I got to Saratoga Springs, I could finally feel myself relaxing. I wasn't thinking about parking or security lines or boarding times anymore, at least not the airport kind. I was just happy to be at Disney.
That's not too far.
No. Typically I drive, but since I couldn't leave in the morning, I decided to fly. All right. Oh, my crazy hair. We made it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, this is the sweatsuit that I was showing. Let me get a better angle. So this is the sweatsuit outfit that I wore today. I got a trendy from one of the flight attendants. She's like, we get a lot of people. Oh, I'm taking these out. She said, we get a lot of people who go to Disney and wear Disney stuff, but this is the trendiest I've seen. So thanks. I got this from the Contemporary Resort. The Contemporary Resort is my favorite Disney resort to go to for shopping, for finding merch. It's my favorite merch store that I've been to on the property so far. It is 9:44. I did get in the room like 30 minutes ago, but I could not unlock the door. And that has never happened to me before, so I had to work that out. And I am too much of an independent soul to have gone to the front desk to fix it. Well, it has happened to me before where it didn't work with my phone, but it worked with my Magic Band. And I did not have a Magic Band handy and had to use the phone. But we got it worked out. We are good to go. So I'm gonna go get some food, and then I think this vlog is not turning out nearly as cute and fun as I wanted it to. It's too late for me to head to Disney Springs. To head to Disney Springs. It's much too late for me to do that. I'd hoped that like my parents would have been here. We would have like all been together. So I would have had the get up and go to walk on over to Disney Springs, or at least go explore some of the main hall at the resort with them. But alas, no. But I am gonna go up there and get something to eat before they close. And yeah. And then I'll come back and wrap up the vlog for tonight and let you know a little taste of what I'm gonna be getting into tomorrow, maybe, or you can just see next week, we'll see. All right, let's go get some food. Hi.
Oh, 57?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I can take the receipt too.
Right, it was like, hey, you just wanna take the whole thing? Fantastic. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you. All right, ordered the pizza. Got my resort mug. Okay, peeps. So here's my artisan pizza. It looks good. Let's see how it tastes. And I have this. I did not get any fruit. Okay. I like the cheese. I like the oil. That's better than I thought, and it already looked good. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm seeing Pizza Party. I started a Hallmark movie on the plane. I'm seeing Casting Hallmark. That's a dang good chip. Your girl is tired and it's 10:30 and I'm trying to get up at 6:30 tomorrow. And I gotta get the stuff off my face. I gotta twist my hair, excited because it's holding up in the Disney humidity. Tomorrow I'm going for this look and I'm gonna have like a hat. Let me warm down like that. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, my parents are not going with me tomorrow. I'll see them in the afternoon, we'll hang out. Remember, my friends, why am I bending down so hard? A life well lived is a life well traveled. So travel well, my dear, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.